Hi, so let's do some coding for the automation. So this is the automation framework we created, quick automation framework. So here I have created two directories, feature directory and step definition directory, since we are going to use Cucumber framework. So now we can see that under our WDIO configuration file, we have the location for step definition. It's step definitions on the root, and for feature files we have features. So that is why I've created two directories, features and step definitions. Now under this feature directory, I have created one feature file as well, which is very basic, adding a contact. So I'm just trying to add a contact through automation. So for that, I'm just opening the contact app on the device and then verifying I am on the contact app. When I click on the plus button, I add new contact. I come back on the contact list and then verify that newly added contact is there. I have step steps.ts file under the step definitions as well, where I'm going to implement all these steps. So these are the steps we have on the feature file, but I have not implemented them yet. So let's start it. So for that, I need to take the element on the opened app, whether it is there or not. So let's go on the simulator. I'm opening contacts app. Here this is the default state when this app is open. Let me open it again. Close it. Contacts. So this would be the default state when this app is opened. And now using the Appium inspector, I'm just trying to identify some of the elements. Let's see, start session. So once this session is started, okay, you can see I'm just trying to verify this contact is there so that I could verify yes, application is opened. For that, let me minimize this, and this is the element. These are four elements for now which we can see: groups, contacts, add button, and then search element. So I'm just going to capture the contacts. This is the element I'm going to capture. I'm going to read its text and then going to compare it. So let's see. So what I do, I just try to copy this class chain value, and I go on my editor here, const title element is equal to, let me paste it. Okay, now I need to take this element's text. So let's const title equals to, wait, dollar, what is the attribute? This is iOS class chain. Okay, so iOS class chain colon dollar title element, and let me keep this element, and let me take its value by get text function. So now I have the value of title element, which is into the title constant. Now I'm just going to verify title dot to be should be contacts. Okay, rest of the functions I'm not implementing yet. Uh, so the next step is I click on the add button. Okay, so let me implement it. Okay, so const add element is equal to weight, and this element I am going to identify by using its accessibility ID, so which is add here. So this is the element. Let me click on it. Await add element dot click. So by doing this, I will open a blank new contact page. Let's see how I have identified this add, because I know. Okay, so let's see. Let me open this here. Come back. So this is the plus button. Let me refresh the inspector. Even it is there. So when I click on the add, you can see it is highlighting the plus button, and its accessibility ID is add. And there is a way to, when you try to identify element using accessibility, uh, mm, you have to start it with using the tilt sign. So that is how you try to identify element using the accessibility ID. Again, let me implement the next steps. So it is entering the value. So again, I am just trying to identify the input field with accessibility ID only. So here, let me do it in one step only. Await dot add value test user first. Similarly, let me do it for the last name, last. Okay, then there is, when I click on the plus button, so first name, last name, and I'm not going to give value to any other field. I'm just going to click on the done button. So done button we can do here. Again, its accessibility ID would be done, and instead of add user, I am just going to click it. Okay. Now let's just clear npm run wdio, and I will just go manually back actually. Let's see whether it works or not. So once application is open, okay, it is automatically there. Now what is the issue? Let's see, given I am on the contacts app. Okay, invalid selector was missing the dash iOS chain. Okay, let me see the documentation. We can see the documentation. Okay, new window. See, it clicked on the plus. Now first name, last name, done. Okay, so it is done. So these steps are passed now. See, now we need to verify whether the saved or added contact is there or not. So for that we need to come back on the contact list page. So for that, let's see what is there. The locator, just open the contacts app. plus button, just do done, and we are here. So let's refresh on the inspector so that we can see the locator actually. Okay, I need to restart the session because it broke in between many times. So we are again here. Now we need to see what is the element for contact. What is its locator? So let's see. What is this? Contact. We minimize this. I come here. Contacts and edit. You can see. If I click on this, it is highlighted, and I just try to identify this location using iOS predicate string. So this time we use iOS predicate string. Let's see. Now await. Before that, let me capture it into a variable. Const contact element equal to this iOS predicate string colon this. Okay, nice. So now we can use again. I think we require this. Control S. We don't require these. Now contact element dot click, and now a user is back on the contact list, and here we can verify whether edit contact is there or not by clicking on it. So how we are going to verify? Let me go on contact, and this is the newly added contact. So when I click on this, it will show me this information, and I need to verify this. So for that, I need to click on the newly added contact into the contact list. So let's do it. Await await dollar. What was the first name? So I'm just identifying the contact name by accessibility ID. So let's see, test user first and test user last. So these are the actually first name and the last name, and then click. So once it is clicked, let's see whether it clicks or not. So we are on our simulator, and it is going to open the application. Yes. Okay. Plus this adding user. Done. See. Okay. It clicked on the user. Yeah. So now it is passed. So this is how we identify elements and we do coding for the automation. So this was the basic video for that. Thank you so much.